Yo, what's up, everybody? Shooting this quick video. Want to give some context in terms of what our clients and I are doing in terms of preparing into heading into Q4. If you want some more insight or some hidden gems, right, you can follow me at Chris_Ecom, where I drop a ton of threads, ton of value, and just get back to the community from what we're seeing in terms of insights on TikTok. Recently, we just built out a new partnership with a specific network of people to get us TikTok agency accounts. So that's something that's great in terms of our backend, right? Where we can actually get results, run ads without any problems for any clients in terms of who sell, let's say, a product that's kind of in the gray area in terms of TikTok's terms of service, or even just regular ecom brand owners that are looking to push the scale. They're just capped at what they can spend money to, because when you have a regular, let's say, normal ad account that you just set up, you have to, like, the pixel doesn't spend right away. You can't really optimize for complete purchases. You're going to face a lot of issues. You have to spend a lot of money first to warm up the pixel. Whereas with a TikTok agency account, you can skip through that whole process, just spend money, scale really quickly because you expedite that whole process. So, in terms of how we're planning for Black Friday and Cyber Monday, so here are the quick 4 pillars, right? That I just want to break down brand to brand to brand, so anybody who's watching this can take it with full force and apply it to their own business. So, first things first, increasing the lifetime value of a customer. So, it's one thing to have recurring buyers, right? But if you don't have them constantly joining back and buying back from the company within like every 3 months or every quarter, right? Well, then you're always at an uphill battle of constantly trying to fill out the gap of new prospects, and they leave after one purchase, right? So that having a lifetime value of just one product purchase, there's really not a lot of efficiency. You're going to find trouble scaling, right? Whereas when you have a brand and you have recurring buyers every month, every 2 months, every 3 months, well, then the ability to scale triples, because let's say you're adding customer base every single month, but you know that every single buyer from your brand is buying that product after every single month. So think about it. Let's say you have $1,000 or a thousand person customer base, right? Let's say you ran ads, you had 1,000 new people come in, so you have a total of 2K people, right? So you know from the previous month, 1,000 of those people that purchased from the month before, they bought, and they buy again the month to follow, and they buy again the month after that, right? So then, like, the lifetime value of a customer increases, right? Let's say you sell a $30 product. Well, then we know the lifetime value in a single year of that product per person, one person equates to over, I would say, $150 or even like $200 in a single year, just off the lifetime value of a customer, right? Because they're constantly buying back from the brand, but let's say they're replenishing the product or whatever, right? So most brands I see that suffer in terms of e-commerce have a one product lifetime value where they just purchase the product one time, they never buy back from the brand. Very difficult to scale. And I don't really consider yourself a brand until you start having reoccurring buyers that purchase a product more than once, or they're buying every single month, every other month, or even 3 months, right? That's how you know you have a winning product and you have a winning brand, because people, like, if you look at Manscaped, people, let's say they buy the trimmer or whatever, right? Well, the thing is, they need a replacement blades, they need something. So they're buying, actually, they have a subscription service after like every month, 2 months, where they ship out, and they have the lifetime value of a customer increases from just out of like a $50 price point, right? So in terms of a brand, right, I see too many brand owners focus on one single product, whereas if they have additional 2 to 3 products that cover all the verticals, well, then that's how you go about increasing the lifetime value of a customer, right? So, for example, Manscaped, they sell the trimmer. On top of that, they sell the blades, right? The replacement blades. On top of that, they sell other aspects of grooming every man needs. So they cover all their verticals. So then that's how they increase the average order value. And also when they get a lifetime value of a customer to repurchase every 3 months in terms of replacement blades, or even new blades after every year, some along the lines of that, right? So too many brands just sell one single product, and that's it. The lifetime value of a customer is at $30 or whatever they price their product at. Whereas with a brand that has potential to scale and hit like 7 figures a month, well, they increase the lifetime value of a customer, and they also have the average order value when they sell multiple products that cover all the verticals. So instead of like one person going to this one specific store for this specific product, and then they go to a different competitor for a different product, having a brand that covers all those verticals is how you scale efficiently, right? So, I mean, this can be subscriptions, as we see the model before with Manscaped or any other brands out there, or you can simply, as mentioned, roll out new products every 6 months to cover all the verticals to make it a household brand. So it's a one-stop shop in terms of increasing the lifetime value of a customer, right? That's how you go about building a brand, offering multiple products and scaling with efficiency while increasing the lifetime value of a customer. So, in terms of investing heavily into UGC, this is pillar number 2, right? It's a trend, right? You know what successful people do when they see a trend? Well, they bounce on it, they abuse it like crazy, right? So, the great thing about UGC is that very few brands have mastered it. Not a lot of people in terms of the e-com space have this creative department built out to a T. And I mean, this is with any trend, this allows you to separate yourself from the competition by getting a head start before it gets overly saturated, right? So, there's two ways of pumping out UGC. You either build a creative department or you simply delegate it to someone who's built out the system, and you ultimately invest into the done for you solution side of it, right? So with us, I mean, it's took us over 5 months, and we're still revamping our current backend system for the creative process. A lot of e-com brand owners don't have the time to build this creative department logistically for the backend or scale this up because they're focused on either brand awareness, marketing department. They're mastering all these other trades of the business. Whereas with us, right, we specialize in TikTok, scaling with TikTok, and building out efficiency with UGC, right? So in terms of UGC, what is UGC? Well, simply put, it's not influencer marketing. It's simply a micro influencer, micro creator that doesn't have, maybe they have a decent following, maybe they have 5K, maybe they have 10K followers, but ultimately what it is they mimic the customer base, right? So we're not using these micro influencers for their customer base. Ultimately, they're representing the brands we pair them up with, right? They look just like our customer avatar or whoever we're targeting, right? With this, when people see that specific ad, they're like, okay, this person looks just like me. This is what the product looks like on. This is like the before and after. Okay, it builds more trust and more authenticity. Whereas with other brands just relying on stock images or whatever to sell that product, right, doesn't build that much trust compared to actual video format of, let's say, a testimonial, or let's say a before and after or product reviews from a micro influencer that brings that product to life, right? That is what UGC is. And if you look at advertising in terms of big companies on the TVs, on commercials, right, they're also implementing this style of UGC content creation for micro influencers representing the brand, right? So this is the trend. It's been happening ever since the blow up of TikTok. Now it's the time to really take advantage of it before the market gets super saturated. But the great thing is, quality is what's going to separate other people to find success compared to people who are just trying to launch UGC and not know what they do, right? Not know what to do with that specific content, right? Also, don't release the same discount code every year. The last thing we want is trainer buyers to purchase only when given a discount code. Every single brand offers 10% off, 15% off, right? A bunch of cold buyers are numb to this, right? So we want to create a specific unique offer. Let's say if most of our traffic is coming from TikTok, we want to create a unique offer from TikTok alone, right? With this unique offer, we want to center it around increasing the average order value of a consumer, right? It's whereas like, okay, maybe we take a cut on our margins for like one product sold, but the thing is we get somebody so interested in the brand that they A, become a lifetime customer, and B, they buy in terms of bulk. They're not just buying one product. Let's say they're buying 3 products, right? So this is where it comes into play in terms of offering a specific unique discount code that increases the average order value. That's what I mean when I talk about don't use the same discount code every year, right? I'm sure when you buy stuff online as well, you see the same 10% off, 50% off. Just give me your email or whatever, right? People are numb to this 10%, 15%, even 20%. That's like normal marketing standards. That's not really going to push your buyer over the edge to do something different. Whereas when you have an offer that's like buy two get one free, or like buy three get free shipping, or buy two get 75% off your next order, you're actually increasing the average order value. And yeah, you're giving a discount, but the thing is, in return, more people are buying more of the products, and they're more than likely to become a lifelong customer when they have more of your products because they trust in your brand, and they're getting more than one product, as to say. So that builds the longevity in terms of customer retention, right? Lastly, don't let supply issues hold you back, or credit limits, right? Especially when you're pushing to scale. Black Friday, Cyber Monday, you're getting the most amount of orders than any other quarter in the past for, let's say, your brand. It's very important that you're stocked up on supply and you have the right credit limits to spend on advertising when you're spending like 100K months in terms of ad spend, right? So plan early, plan ahead, and this is the biggest time of the year for consumers in general. Season, holidays, right? We have Halloween, we have Christmas, we have New Year's, right? A lot of people are in the buying season, even though we're in recession. So It's very important as an ecom brand owner, you stock up and you control the variables you can control so that you have a successful Q4. So if you enjoyed this piece of content, right, or if you have any questions, feel free to drop a comment below. But I hope you found some value in this. As mentioned, if you want to find more information, I'm on Twitter, Chris_ecom. That's the best way to reach me. If you have any questions, message me there. And yeah, I'll be posting more and more threads as we go along. Thank you. Bye bye.